10 Rare Skills That Make You a Dangerous Man. Today, if you were to inquire of the average person to identify a potentially threatening individual, they would probably direct you towards the most imposing figure in the room, the one who frequents the gym 5 times a week. However, if you possess wisdom, you'll recognize that relying solely on physical prowess is an inadequate metric for assessing a person's true level of danger. While physical strength is certainly praiseworthy and advantageous in various circumstances, it falls short as the ultimate indicator of menace. Sometimes, the dimensions of one's muscles are not as crucial as the depth of their intellect. The type of man who excels in strategic thinking, analysis, and superior problem-solving often wields a power that surpasses mere physical might. This power is not merely bestowed but earned through a lifetime of experiences, the surmounting of challenges, and the assimilation of valuable lessons. If you wish to discern a potentially hazardous individual, consider how they carry themselves and the quality of their thought processes. The most formidable men are characterized by their composure. They don't feel the need to shout or constantly prove themselves. Instead, they are observant, attentive, and take action judiciously when the time is right. These individuals possess a unique brand of quiet strength that is impossible to ignore. It's a strength derived from within, rooted in confidence, knowledge, and wisdom. With that said, here are 10 pivotal skills that can elevate you to a formidable status. 1. Understanding how power works. Power permeates all aspects of life, whether it's within the realms of politics, businesses, or even personal relationships. A person who possesses a genuine comprehension of power dynamics can gracefully navigate intricate situations without the need for ostentatious displays of physical strength or loud vocal assertions. Instead, such an individual possesses the ability to gauge the environment, identifying those who hold sway, and adeptly adapting their approach accordingly. Here's a concealed truth that eludes many. The true source of power frequently resides in the shadows, controlled by those who manage information, resources, or even perceptions. A person with a potential for danger is keenly aware of this reality. Have you ever observed how certain individuals, devoid of any official titles or ranks, manage to command respect effortlessly? They possess an astute grasp of power dynamics, skillfully employing strategies such as leveraging, negotiation, and on occasion, even manipulation. This isn't indicative of malevolence, rather, it signifies their shrewdness, strategic thinking, and perpetual foresight. Here's the crucial point: power, in and of itself, is impartial, devoid of inherent goodness or badness. Its moral value lies in the manner in which it is wielded. A potentially hazardous individual might harness power for purposes of protection, influence, or even domination, all while recognizing the considerable weight it carries. 2. Being addicted to learning. They say that knowledge equates to power, and those individuals who consistently pursue new information are in a perpetual state of evolution. A person with the potential for danger doesn't rest on their laurels, instead, they remain inherently curious. For them, each day, every conversation, and every book presents an opportunity to acquire fresh insights. Consider it this way: while many people find contentment within the confines of their comfort zones, this individual ventures forth into uncharted territories. Whether it's delving into a new language, staying abreast of emerging technological trends, or delving into ancient philosophical doctrines, they are always engaged in this quest. This unquenchable thirst for knowledge contributes to their adaptability and enduring relevance. Beyond the confines of academic or professional domains, they actively seek understanding across a wide spectrum of subjects. They may possess the skills to repair an automobile, prepare a gourmet meal, and negotiate a business agreement, all within the span of a single day. This diverse set of abilities renders them unpredictable and, as a consequence, potentially hazardous. 3. Understanding human nature. Human beings are intricate, and an individual who possesses the ability to decipher human behavior is not easily deceived. Emotions, incentives, and apprehensions are like an open book to them, at times comprehended even before a single word is uttered. By comprehending others, they attain a distinct advantage in nearly any circumstance. This proficiency doesn't rely on supernatural abilities or clairvoyance, it stems from observation. It involves identifying recurring patterns, discerning subtle indicators, and grasping the underlying drivers of people's actions. This individual knows when to assert themselves, when to exercise restraint, and when to maintain silence. This comprehension also imbues them with a distinct charisma. People instinctively gravitate towards those who genuinely understand them. This individual listens intently, comprehends deeply, and responds in ways that deeply resonate with others. However, there exists a dual aspect to this profound understanding: it can be employed for manipulation. They have the potential to shape decisions, influence opinions, and occasionally, steer outcomes. This underscores the immense potency of comprehending human nature. 4. Self-mastery. One of the defining traits of an authentically formidable individual lies in their self-mastery. Envision someone who is well acquainted with their strengths, cognizant of their weaknesses, and has honed an inner discipline that is remarkably resilient. Self-mastery signifies an immunity to swift manipulation by external influences. This person possesses a clear understanding of their objectives, the means to attain them, and consequently remains unswayed by distractions. However, this doesn't imply emotional detachment or robotic behavior. On the contrary, an individual with self-mastery comprehends their emotions but maintains authority over their actions. They function as the captain of their own vessel, steering it with precision and unwavering purpose. In the presence of someone with self-mastery, one may find themselves somewhat awestruck. Their eyes exude clarity, their steps exude confidence, and they exhibit unwavering conviction in their decisions, void of self-doubt. 5. Non-reactivity. Non-reactivity possesses a distinctive and formidable influence. Despite appearing passive on the surface, it stands as one of the most powerful tools in the arsenal of a potentially hazardous individual. Why, you might wonder? When you refrain from immediate reactions in the face of provocations or emotionally charged situations, you retain control and approach circumstances with a heightened sense of rationality. This cultivates a level of clarity that eludes most individuals. Rather than succumbing to easily provoked responses or becoming entangled in conflicts, a non-reactive person maintains a serene demeanor, enabling them to perceive the broader context. This attribute guarantees that they do not rush into decisions in the heat of the moment, which often results in regrettable outcomes. Interestingly, non-reactivity can at times be more disconcerting than overt aggression. There's something profoundly unsettling about the calm composure exhibited in the midst of chaos or anger. It's akin to trying to combat a shadow. It slips through your grasp, leaving you feeling frustrated and confounded. 6. Adaptability. In the realm of skills that define a potentially formidable individual, adaptability stands out conspicuously. The capacity to shift, develop, and modify one's approach according to the prevailing circumstances is immeasurably precious. An adaptable person possesses the capability to confront a variety of scenarios and adeptly maneuver through them, frequently emerging from the experience in a strengthened state. Life is notoriously capricious, plans can go awry, and situations can transform in the blink of an eye. In such moments, adaptability serves as the linchpin for survival. Rather than succumbing to panic or rigidly adhering to a plan that has become obsolete, an adaptable individual reevaluates and adjusts their strategy. It's analogous to water cascading down a mountainside. When it encounters an obstacle like a rock, it doesn't halt, it finds an alternative path around it. Moreover, adaptability guarantees that challenges, regardless of their daunting nature, are perceived as mere hurdles to overcome rather than insurmountable barriers. Beyond its role in mere survival, adaptability encompasses the notion of growth. Confronting novel situations, deriving wisdom from them, and incorporating those lessons into one's life represents the very essence of evolution. In a world marked by incessant change, adaptability is not merely a skill, it's an indispensable prerequisite. 7. Strategic thinking. Strategic thinking can be likened to playing chess while everyone else engages in a game of checkers. It entails contemplating multiple moves in advance, comprehending potential outcomes, and devising a well-thought-out plan to attain desired objectives. It transcends the mere quest for victory in a single battle. Instead, it's about positioning oneself to secure victory in the larger conflict. A crucial aspect of strategic thinking is foresight, the capacity to anticipate potential scenarios grounded in current information. By doing so, a strategic thinker can prepare meticulously, thereby ensuring they maintain the upper hand, regardless of the twists and turns that situations may take. Additionally, a strategic thinker embodies flexibility. They acknowledge that even the most meticulously designed plans can unravel. Therefore, while they may possess a roadmap, they remain ever ready to adapt and chart alternative routes, guaranteeing they reach their destination irrespective of the challenges that may arise. 8. Mastering self-control. In a world characterized by the allure of immediate gratification, an individual who practices self-control truly stands apart. They refrain from impulsive reactions and shield their judgment from the influence of emotions. Instead, they take a pause, carefully assess the circumstances, and respond with a clear sense of purpose. This individual doesn't readily succumb to losing their composure or yielding to temptations. It's not about adopting a stoic or indifferent demeanor, rather, it's about making conscious choices. They decide when to speak, when to take action, and, most crucially, when to exercise restraint. This self-mastery extends throughout various aspects of their life, encompassing their financial decisions, their health choices, and their approach to relationships. Their discipline is not rigid or unyielding, but it prioritizes long-term benefits over fleeting pleasures. The true peril lies in their nearly unshakable nature. External turmoil does not sway them, they remain resolute, focused, and firmly in control, rendering them an imposing presence in any situation. 9. Networking. Have you ever heard the adage, it's not just about what you know, but also who you know? Well, there's an element of truth in that sentiment. Establishing connections, forging alliances, and cultivating relationships with influential individuals are distinctive characteristics of a well-connected, and correspondingly, influential person. A potentially formidable individual grasps the immense significance of these connections. You see, life is not a solitary journey. Along the way, you may require advice, support, or simply someone willing to open doors for you. This individual comprehends this reality and invests time and effort in nurturing relationships, not out of opportunism, but because they genuinely value human connections. You'll often find this person at various events, seminars, or casual meetups, consistently ready with a welcoming smile and a business card in hand. Their approach is not overbearing or sleazy, but rather characterized by a sincere invitation for future engagement, like saying, "Let's catch up over coffee sometime." They have mastered the art of building authentic rapport. Nonetheless, networking goes beyond amassing a list of contacts. It entails tending to and adding value to those relationships and being present when it truly matters. It is this enduring, long-term perspective that fortifies their network and, consequently, makes them a force to be reckoned with. 10. Adaptability. Change, as the saying goes, is the only constant. In a world that is rapidly evolving, the importance of adaptability cannot be overstated. A potentially formidable individual doesn't resist change, they welcome it. Instead of succumbing to challenges, they view them as opportunities for personal evolution and growth. Think of adaptability as akin to mental agility. Just like a chameleon adeptly adjusts to its surroundings, this person can alter their approach, mindset, and even skills to align with a given situation. Not everyone possesses this ability, many prefer the security of the familiar. But not this individual. They thrive amidst uncertainty. This trait goes beyond mere flexibility, it embodies proactive learning, foresight, and the ability to stay ahead of the curve. While others might find it challenging to keep pace, this person is already exploring uncharted territories. Within this adaptability lies their true strength. They are not merely surviving, they are thriving. Regardless of the environment or circumstances, you'll find them not just standing but leading the way. It is this adaptability that renders them not only remarkable but, to some, a tad dangerous. The key takeaway. A genuinely formidable individual extends far beyond mere physical attributes or boisterousness. It hinges on the intellect, serenity, and the subdued resilience born of life's experiences and wisdom. It revolves around discerning when to take action and when to exercise patience, when to articulate thoughts and when to lend an ear. These competencies, accumulated through the passage of time and the surmounting of challenges, are the authentic markers of a person's potential for danger. So, the next time you seek to identify a potentially formidable individual, look past the superficial and delve deeper into their thought processes and actions. Because, as we've come to appreciate, genuine danger transcends surface appearances. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.